Hello.
Hello, Maggie.
That's not Jen.
No, it is not. It is Ben.
Hello, Ben. Welcome to Throwing Drinks with Maggie and Ben. We've got a special episode today.
Finally.
Last week I was actually a little upset about this. I was busy working, and so the beautiful Miranda Tapsell joined Jen. It just like.
And now the beautiful Ben joins Maggie.
Then the replacement I get is Ben Russell. She gets Australia's Sweetheart, front cover of the Women's Weekly, award-winning, huge talent. And then it's just us, really, isn't it? I didn't really think this through.
To some degree, I'm not Australia's sweetheart. I'm a sweetheart in Australia.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Just a quick introduction. This is a podcast about housewives, and we talk a little bit about other things as well. Joining us this week is a comedian, improviser, screenwriter, stand-up, cutie pie, around the same height as me, long-term lover, long-term friend, weird accented, right now all the way over in Perth. That's why...
Yeah, Perth, Western Australia.
Ben Russell.
Can I say it is so nice to use podcasting as a chance to see you and say hello to you.
He's also my husband. No, it is a good chance. Ben was happy to do it. You've done a bit of catching up. We've had you on before, and you definitely are you're in the podcast, the housewives world. We're not just bringing in a stranger.
I live literally adjacent to everything Bravo, because I live with you. So it's always on in the house, and I pick things up because I talk to you about it and I ask what's going on. I get the podcast every day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's like.
You don't mind.
It's a true gift.
You join in on definitely on Beverly Hills. You're across that one.
I like Beverly Hills. I know. But I haven't got back into the New York crew.
That's done.
But I like Beverly Hills. I like Orange County.
And you have just watched the most recent episode of Vanderpump Rules. You definitely across the Vanderpump saga, the Scandival, everything that's happened in the past couple of weeks. Past couple of months.
Yeah, Vanderpump is like if you took all the charisma and likability from the housewives away, and a lot of the money as well, and just had like these fucking gormless psychopaths running around.
All right, this is not a good start to the Housewives podcast.
They are psychopaths.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say psychopaths. I'd say sociopaths. I'd say or narcissists more. Sociopaths is the next step after narcissist, and I think you definitely have to be
Tom Sandoval is 100% a psychopath.
Psychopath or sociopath?
They're sociopath. They're the same thing. It's to not hurt the sociopath's feelings. Which feels like
I'm looking it up. When I look stuff up, Ben, on this podcast, you have to let people know that I'm Googling.
Okay, Maggie's Googling, everyone.
What is difference?
I mean, if this episode is anything to go by, Sandoval just cannot fathom that there are people outside his own experience. He's got to have his party.
It's true. Here they say psychopaths are classified as people with little or no conscience, but are able to follow social conventions when it suits their needs. Sociopaths have a limited, albeit weak, ability to feel empathy and remorse. So
he's both of those things. He's a double threat, literally.
Yeah, they're saying sociopathy.
Sociopathy
is likely a product of childhood trauma, where psychopathy psychopathy.
Psychopathy.
Is undevelopment in the part of a brain. So like the first one you can acquire, but being a psychopath you're born with. That's what they're saying, which is quite interesting actually. Wait. Yeah, it's telling me, my watch is telling me to stand up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Well, she's standing up, everyone. You guys can't see this because it's an audio format, but she just stood up then.
Yeah, so I think you're right, Ben. I think it could be one of, when it comes to Tom Sandoval, it could be one or the other, or both.
100%. And definitely, I mean, he wasn't in this episode and I was upset, but definitely Jax. Jax is 100%.
Jax is getting his new show.
Thank God.
It's called The Valley.
Oh,
and
yuck.
I think he's got a bar called Jax in the Valley. That's the show. What no one understands is why he has to be on a different show. Why can't he be on this show? Is there enough characters on this show? That's where he thrived. I don't think he needs his own show. I think Jax is better back on the sociopathic restaurant.
I don't think Jax has a character outside of I am a C word. He's just one of the worst people ever.
What?
I still am torn,
word.
right? Yeah, I don't want to say cunt on your podcast.
What a gentleman.
Yeah. It's tough because while I think all the ladies are watchable and, you know, to like have charisma, all the dudes on this cast, whether it's Sandoval or Schwartz or James, my favorite. James is like the most weasel dude in the world.
But he's also coming up as a crowd favorite because he's just
DJ.
so ridiculous. So going back to the recent episode, could you pick a more useless duo than an astrologer and DJ James Kennedy?
Yeah. Let's do your birth chart. When she said that, I just went, "Oh, no. you guys are born for each other. You're gonna make it. Those guys are gonna make it."
Yeah,
I can tell.
I was upset. I got upset because I'm like, if a DJ, not just a DJ, a guy who DJs in restaurants, which is another level. If a DJ and a brand new astrologer can afford to buy a house and we can't, that's everything wrong in life, isn't it? We've got to start. We're focusing on the wrong things.
Yeah. They contribute nothing to society whatsoever.
Yeah. Except sick beats.
They could, except sick beats and birth charts.
Yeah, I mean...
Just two useless things that no one needs or particularly wants.
The thing about watching it with Tom Sandoval is that I feel like he always looks like he's about to burst out laughing. Or is that just me? Or he's really bad at acting.
He talks like this. He's sort of like, hey, I just think that everyone's betrayed him all the time. You're never not betraying Tom Sandoval somehow. You really betrayed me. Doing his little spin class in his tiny little room.
I know, and with the PA
with his weird egg.
Who's egg? Oh, the PA.
Yeah, his assistant egg.
Can you explain for the listeners what the reference you're talking about there?
The reference is from Arrested Development, and she eats mayo eggs, and
it's really cute. She opens the package and squirts it on.
It's George Michael's girlfriend.
The actress is not, but the character is played as the most plain woman looking girl you'll ever meet. That they keep losing her and mixing her up with people or reintroducing themselves to Anne because they've never met her before. And
it's so funny how much you can see Egg hates her life working for Tom.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder how much she gets paid.
Just like saying sorry at the start of every sentence. Sorry, yeah. Sorry,
And
but
every time you have to type an SMS, the camera has to come over and watch you type the SMS or ask for the script of the SMS is coming through so they can redo it. I want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of the things I think about is not hugely the storyline. It's like I think we all know that my dream is to have an assistant and a cleaner in life. I want to know how much they pay that assistant. I want to know how much he's earning that he can get an assistant. Again, this is my other thing. It's on top of the fact that DJ James Kennedy and the astrologer girl has a house. You go into your 30s and you're like, how are these people, like how much do you reckon they get paid on Vanderpump Rules?
And how busy are they? Like, I don't know. Like Ariana was saying that she was like, I'm not going to get a hotel because I get shit to do. And I'm like, what do you have to do? Get another smoothie.
Yeah.
I got to get 2 smoothies tomorrow morning. I can't possibly fit it in.
Why are you still living there, TV?
That's crazy to me.
Hang on, I'm looking up and Googling how much they get salary-wise.
Maggie's Googling something.
This is in 2022. Lisa Vanderpump gets $500,000 per season. And
well, she's the whole brand, so
yeah, it is her name. The core cast of Vanderpump Rules makes Australian $34,000 an episode. That was in 2017, 2018. That's good cash. And after what has just happened, there's no doubt in my mind that
it's just gotten more popular.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And you know it's popular because for the closing of Pump, it was just filled with luxury twinks. Did you notice everyone at the party was?
What's a luxury twink?
A luxury twink?
Yeah.
It would be like a very well-dressed, slender gay man.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like my dream, like when we're going to LA
so funny.
Year, hopefully, and like we'll go there. We won't go to Pump because it'll be close by there. We'll definitely go to Villa Blanca. But why would you be running these restaurants anymore if you were Vanderpump? Like what they've done is they've sold like whatever, like the structure. I don't know what the restaurant version this is. The franchise of Vanderpump to Vegas. They've got 1 or 2 restaurants that's just based on the TV show and them. Why? Like they're so wealthy. What's the point if you're?
Yeah. Well, I mean, are they really running it as well?
Yeah.
And also, that brings me to another question that I had.
Yes, please.
Do you think that this narrative that Schwartz and Sandoval's bar is not doing well is to create a storyline from nothing? I refuse to believe that after all this, their bar is struggling.
That's a really good point. I tend to agree. I can't see why. The whole shtick is that they've put in their life savings that they earned bartending over many years, right? But if these kids are on $25,000 an episode,
barely any bartending to begin with.
I know.
And Schwartz was a terrible bartender. Schwartz looks like Crispin Glover from Back to the Future.
Schwartz,
like he's going to go into Biff's and go, "I'll have a milkshake, chocolate. You listen to me, Sandoval." You get your goddamn dirty hands off of her.
I feel like he is he's pre-makeover Schwartz. He looks unhealthy. The amount he looks like he's got that alcohol bloat a bit. You know, that look that it's like just that around the face, just a little bit, the heaps of water weight he's holding. He was a model when Katie first started dating him. He was a model, a useless model. And then he became a good personality. And then she ended up marrying him and then divorcing him. And actually, all the previews for the show, it looks like that she is dabbling in the lady pond and they're sharing a girl or something. Which that's a great storyline. No? Ed's face crinkled up.
Any mention of polyamorous relationships? I
don't think it's poly. I think they're fighting over the situation. I don't think it's. I won't use the word consensual.
The situation from that other one. What's it called? I forget. My joke is ruined because I can't remember the other reality show.
The other reality show.
Snooki, The Situation. Don't worry about it. I fucked
Geordie
it.
Shore.
Yeah, that's it. No, not Geordie Shore. Jersey Shore.
I have to say, I liked Geordie Shore more than Jersey Shore. Geordie Shore was wild. It's absolutely.
I believe you'd say something so brave and controversial.
Because after Jersey Shore happened, and it took a while for, I think, the producers and the viewers to realize the best part was when they were like just off their faces on alcohol and chaos happened back at the house. And then that's when they launched Geordie Shore over in Newcastle, I think it is. Is that where Geordie is? It's Newcastle.
Geordie, isn't it Liverpool?
He's Googling.
Geordie?
He's Googling.
I'm not Googling.
Oh,
I'm not Googling.
Geordie.
I think it's Liverpool. It's your Geordie.
Where film. Sorry if you're in the UK and you're screaming down the
They're screaming, Ben's right. Ben's right.
Newcastle. No, I'm right.
All right. They're not. Well, they could be screaming that I'm right, but they don't. They're like, we don't even know.
Well, I know that.
And shame on you for taking my side, you know.
At the start, it has the angel of hope or whatever, that huge statue they have is there. I do remember that. Anyway, this
off topic.
They started.
Tom Sandoval talks like he's a toddler. Have you noticed this?
Sandoval or Schwartz? Sandoval's face to me looks like he's trying to act all the time. He never has a natural look about him. He looks like he's constantly acting because he's got this furrowed brow all the time. And there's no natural, I don't know how he's come this far. From a viewer's perspective, every time he talks, everything he's doing looks well rehearsed, and he looks like he's furrowed brow, and he's like trying not to laugh. It's like when they call cut, he's a completely different person.
That's because he's probably like practiced pretending to emote the whole time, because he is a psychopath. This is my argument, and it's actually holding up. But he always goes like, I laughed when he was like, we could just tell Ariana to get nice hotel. We'll just get her a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Nice hotel. He's like he talks like a fuckboy Rain Man.
I still don't understand why they're living together. I feel like that's been a real chink in the production plan. Like, it still doesn't make sense why she can't, because she's gotten all those deals. Like, she got the Uber Eats deal. She's now Roxy on Broadway in Chicago. Your favorite musical.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
What is your favorite musical?
Probably Book of Mormon.
That's mine as well. I like a bit of Les Mis.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you ever be in a musical?
Yeah, sure. I've got the voice of an angel.
What would be your number one role? What's the musical role you'd dream to do?
I don't know. I think I'd be good as I can't even think of any names right now. In Book of Mormon, the offsider.
Oh,
Arnold.
Yeah, Arnold. Yeah. You're making things up again, Arnold. Yeah, that's a great song. I reckon I would be good as in Les Mis as the innkeeper's wife. Innkeeper's wife.
Oh, that'd be a fun role. Yeah. And I've always, I mean, I can take or lead the musical, but I think it would be fun to be the MC from Cabaret.
Oh, yes. I think I know what you mean. I think I've seen the movie. He's played by that guy, that English actor. He was in Austin Powers.
Yes.
Wasn't he?
I always liked that musical because weirdly and quite inappropriately, they did it at school as the High School Musical. And it's got some pretty adult themes in there.
I never told you this, but our High School Musical that happened. Obviously, I wasn't in it. I wasn't in it because my role was to sit in the audience and go, ugh, lame. But they for some reason they couldn't afford the rights to stuff or something, so they were all just made up songs. It was terrible. It was it all just kind of sounded a bit like Broadway songs, but just a bit off. I think the teacher rewrote them.
It's so weird because it's like you don't have to pay rights for amateur productions.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I have no idea why that happened. I have no idea. We had...
Maybe he's like, this is my chance to shine.
We had one drama room. I went to a very academic school. We had one drama room. My only memory from drama was playing Stanley from A Streetcar Named Desire in grade 10 and watching all the parents try not to laugh when I tore my shirt and had another singlet on underneath, screaming Stella up the boarding house. Stella! Just this grade 10.
Again, a weirdly inappropriate thing for high schoolers to be doing.
But I do remember our drama teacher.
What's next? We're gonna do a High School Musical version of what is it? Midnight in Paris or Summer in Paris. Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, with the butter scene, like no.
Oh, yeah.
That's a horrible done scene. By grade 9s. They got it confused with Strictly Ballroom. Has anyone read this?
We did Calamity Jane one time.
Calamity Jane?
Yeah.
Calamity Janes or Calamity Jane?
Calamity.
What's Calamity Jane?
Calamity.
Calamity? Sounds like you're saying Lamity, like just starting with an L.
Oh. Calamity Jane.
You were a real drama kid at school, though, weren't you?
I was, yeah. I adored the theatre, Maggie.
Yeah.
I liked showing off.
Yeah.
You know what? I would write a musical for Tom Sandoval called White Noise.
Because he had the white noise machine?
Mm-hmm. And it would just be him just rustling alfoil for 2 hours.
But he'd want to sing. He's a singer. He does the cover songs.
Oh, yeah.
That's his band. That's where it all happened. That's where
just a cover
went
band
down. The infamous video happened. Do you know the true story?
I mean, I don't remember it, but you told me.
So he was touring with his cover band and his girlfriend Ariana was supporting him in the crowd and he was dancing. So he passed her his phone and she opened the phone and the first thing she saw was a video of Rachel doing things on it. And that was the beginning of the end. And then she messaged Sheena, who was already on. It was a perfect lineup of PR. Perfect. Sheena and Raquel were already on Watch What's Happened Live. So it was all getting recorded on inadvertently on the other end when things got received. So yeah, that's why it was so big. It was like it was all captured in real time.
Yeah, right.
And they'd spent the entire season building up Raquel or Rachel to be like this victim of DJ James Kennedy. But then we learned that that's why everyone likes DJ James Kennedy now, because he's not, well, he's definitely the bad guy in many aspects, but.
Yeah, he's not a good guy.
Do you reckon you would ever be on a reality show, Ben Russell? I can see it.
I don't think I'd be very good in it because I don't behave like a. Well, no, I do.
I can see you wouldn't be like.
I would have to start drinking again.
You wouldn't be on a Bravo one. I can see you like on an ABC one, like Struggle Street or Dogmusters.
Thanks, Max. I'd be on a ABC show where I go and travel to all the towns and try their water.
Yeah.
And sample the water.
It's the water show, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the most ABC, and I'd get like Sean McAuliffe as on like every episode. He basically host it, and that's how I'd get it through.
Yeah. Well, get Franklin on. What's her name? One from Franklin.
Yeah. Frank Kelly. I'd get them all on. It would just be a crowd of people all hosting, and I would kind of be in the back just going, hey.
Just drink. So let's break this down. You go to regional towns and test the water. Test it or try it?
No, not test it. Just try it.
And would a
and go, that's nice water.
Would a whole episode be around that one town building up to trying the water? So you'd meet with farmers.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you got to meet the farmers, Maggie. Okay. And I'm a friend of the farmers.
Okay.
You know this.
No, you and I both are.
I put everything. Yeah, we both are friends of the farmers because we put everything through as brown onions in the self-checkout.
Is doing it for the farm. Y'all doing it for the farmers. Yeah. I don't know if that is like, I've always done that and thought I was helping the farmers out, but it was only recently that I really thought it through. And I don't think we are like by not paying for the correct onions and stuff, like an avocado is an onion sometimes. That's annoying Coles, but it's not helping the farmers because Coles is losing.
Yeah, but the farmer, it's not hurting the farmers though, because the farmers are getting fucked either way. So the best thing you can do is fuck the monopolies that hurt the farmers.
I don't know.
Which is Coles and Woolies, because they're the bad guys. Don't ever feel bad about eating Coles and Woolies. They're the empire.
I think I've got shares in Woolies.
Okay.
I know it's in something that was like mining or something.
Something good.
There are only like two of them. I'm not saying this is not a big one enough that I can sell them, not hugely be impacted and not be committed to a potentially toxic company, but also enough to not really know how much is in there. I'm sorry. He's looking at me like
okay.
Who are you? Who is she?
No, I'm just perplexed. I'm, just trying to steer this podcast into talking about something that's interesting. And I don't think that, no, I mean, there are people actually. I met up with my friend Andrea.
Oh, Andrea.
And she's all about everything Bravo. Now she's fully hooked on. She knows, she's watched all of them, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta get Andrea on. You gotta meet up with Mags."
Andrea, it's delightful. She's a comedian. She's also is she still on ABC radio host?
Yeah, she still does stuff with ABC. Yeah. And she's a playwright and all that sort of stuff. So she's great, and she loves it. So I was like, "Oh, do I have the podcast for you?"
What would you do if we became very successful, as probably you became insanely successful, and I became a housewife? Would that sit well with you? Would you be comfortable?
Yeah, I don't care.
What kind of house husband will you be?
What kind of house husband would I be?
What kind of husband? You know how there's husbands who get really involved. There's husbands who you never meet, and then there's husbands who step back.
There was that. I think it's on either New York or maybe it's Beverly Hills. There's just that husband that is quite funny and is just high all the time. He's just smoked a bunch of weed.
Yeah, that's interesting you say that. That's Maurizio. Kyle.
Maurizio.
Yeah. So Maurizio, and everyone listening, you know the story, but this is just in our own voice. So Maurizio is the husband of Kyle Richards, who's like since Candy, big news, Candy has now resigned from Real Housewives of Atlanta, making Kyle the longest serving housewife of all time.
Wow.
Anyway, Kyle and Maurizio are on the rocks, and they have just separated, and that's the big through line with the Beverly Hills at the moment. But Maurizio, yeah, he just used to get stoned and laugh his way through things because he'd been on it for so long. But it's turning out, it's looking like they're kind of slowly revealing the reason they've separated. He'd been chatting with some biddies online. He also runs the agency. Do you know the agency? It's like a huge reality. Realtor. What do they call in the States? Realtor. Agency. It's like franchise that's gone massive international stuff like that. Yeah. So he's just never home at all. He just completely checked out. And he's in this current series, but he's completely checked out. You can tell they don't love each other at all. He's constantly going.
I don't think that there are any good husbands.
You don't like Ken?
I struggle to think about. No, I hate Ken. Ken's a fuckhead.
Oh.
You know that Ken voted Trump.
Ken?
You know it.
Ken, the British Ken, the bar owner, the owner of Pump, the gay icon, would have voted Trump.
100%.
Interesting.
I reckon he's like a closeted Nazi.
Wow. There's definitely some
I don't like him.
Play, I reckon.
I didn't like him because the way that he talked to Kyle on the last episode that they were on with Beverly
Goodbye,
Hills.
Kyle.
Yeah, I was like, no.
It's something about, there's a line when the husbands get involved in the bickering's one thing, but there's a line when they start speaking to women in that way. PK did that to Lisa Rinna a couple of seasons ago. He got involved in the Dorit storyline between Dorit and Rinna. And there's this, I think at the season finale, which is the Rose and Diamonds party that Lisa Vanderpump was hosting to launch her Rose line. That's right, I remember. PK really stepped in and started speaking really brutally to Lisa Rinna. And there's a line where you're just like, what are you doing, dude? Now you're just turning into a dude abusing a woman. And I'm not saying it's like the other way around. It's fine. None of it's really fine, but there's a difference. Feels like there's a strong difference between two women.
There is 100%.
And then just a man coming in and yelling at a woman. Like,
yeah. If men weren't such historically cunts to women, then it wouldn't be a difference. But we've ruined it for ourselves.
Tell me more. You've never done anything like that I've seen, which is good. You never stepped in and yelled at a woman.
I do it. I speak to you really terribly when you're sleeping, though. Oh,
he's just doing all the he's walking around Perth. He's screaming at women.
It's too hot. It is too hot to scream in Perth, which is even more remarkable because there are quite a few people that scream in Perth.
Yeah, you got any shop and shouters?
Oh, Perth is the home of shop and shout on account of the methamphetamine epidemic.
Oh. It's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. Meth's pretty. I don't want to. This is a spicy take, but meth's a rough drug. It really is.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We've gone from Ken Vanderpump to meth in 3 minutes.
Maggie, I think you should cut that because this podcast is sponsored by meth.
How does one get that to happen?
You got to talk to Big Meth.
You got to talk to Big Meth. Yeah, well, big news. The original La Porchetta is shutting down. Near where we used to live in Carlton. Ashdown Street was the original La Porchetta.
End of an era.
Now it's just turning into all the things I'd ring and tell Ben.
Just to steer it back onto Vanderpump, I just have a question. Is Brock that other the singer lady with OCD?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about this storyline. Yep.
Definitely the worst, least interesting storyline. But is Brock Australian?
Yes, He is an ex NFL player. Who would have thought?
Yeah, he definitely gave the I've done a couple of bubblers in my time vibe.
So he had a story like 2 seasons ago, and they've just kind of like glossed over it, where he has kids and a family out here, and his ex put an AVO out against him because he pushed her or something, and then trigger warning, but then he just stayed in the States and married Sheena and had another kid. And they did kind of gloss over it in a way that he was like, he had a moment to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I've changed so much. And he used to have a man bun for 2 seasons. He had a man bun. He's cut that off. Just yeah. But he's got real kind of rugby league vibes, doesn't he?
Yeah, and also those vibes, the worst kinds of Australian travelers that try to bring up that they're Australian all the time, like, oh, you Americans do weird things. I feel so American, like the worst kind of dude.
And it's I've recently been around a lot of American, and you can kind of feel yourself do it a bit, but I feel self-conscious about it. It's when you're kind of running out of chat, and bringing up a cultural difference is a point of chat. But I feel like he should have, if he's run like,
well, he's in LA
for a while, Like
like Australians in it. It's like being in London. Being Australian is not special there.
Yeah, exactly. I was explaining what slip, slop, slap was recently, and also sometimes I don't realize. I think I've got quite I don't pick it up, but I think I've actually got quite a strong Australian accent.
Same.
You do, or you think I
do? No, I do. Yeah, I'm an ochre ass.
And when I talk to people from foreign countries, I can hear it I can hear myself, like hear the accent coming through, and me explaining what slip, slop, slap meant to a bunch of Americans the other day. I felt so ochre and so, I don't know. I didn't realize it's a kind of it's like a reflection. It puts a mirror up to you when you talk to other people. And I feel like with Brock, he definitely should have gotten over that by now and stopped bringing up. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But maybe it's that he just has nothing else. Maybe he doesn't seem like the deepest dude in the world.
No. He's kind of got that slapped in the face look, like his eyes are a bit bung.
Yeah. Well, rugby league. He's taken a few hits in the scrum.
Why are you leaning so close to the camera?
Because my back is.
Oh, your back's a bit achy. That's a bit bung, is it?
No, I just slept wrong.
The other thing is that there's gossip, and you'll know this, Ben. There's gossip about town that New York, the legacy and the new New York is blending.
Good, because New York was bad.
Well, yeah, it didn't quite. It's not the same. And they're going to bring back Countess Luann and Sonia.
Yeah, I mean, those two were where everything, like, all the chutzpah came from, really.
Yeah, and blend them in with the new ones, which I think would be great. I think it'd be really good.
Because the I don't remember all their names. I'm sorry. The one that had the drinking problem, she was really good, but then it got sad because she had a drinking problem. Dorinda, because I like Dorinda.
Like, she is 1 in a million talent, and I think that's the problem Bravo would have. Is like, yeah, we've got to move on, but we're letting go of this insane talent that took so long to find, that took so long to cultivate.
And it was just such a great, like, melting pot, because you had Dorinda, Luann, and the Bible millionaire lady.
Well, Ramona.
What's her face? Yeah, Ramona. And then you had like Carol, who was kind of this like voice of reason that was like, I don't give a shit. And it was just this nice like balance
of crazy,
great cast and ensemble.
Yeah.
Whereas this last New York, from what I watched anyway, just really felt contrived.
Yeah, very self-aware, and not fun. Which I think if they brought some of the old ones, I mean, like Ramona's completely, I don't know if you're across this, cancelled herself out like really badly. Have you heard what she did?
What's she done? No.
It's so bad. It's like it's like a 30 Rock sketch of how to like get completely cancelled. There was a report in like page 6 that she'd been accused of using the N-word to describe someone. And then so she wrote a text message to the newspaper saying, I never use that word, but use the word in denying the word. So written down, they had the text message of her actually using the word. And it was just before BravoCon. So they canceled her appearance. And by that stage, Bravo, like Andy was like, you can't even, she's written it down. Like you cannot even defend at all this woman anymore. She was the one that was going to parties at Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago, yeah. She's 100%.
And she, it's great TV.
Right
there's
wing.
There's a level. So I don't think.
Well, she made her money on Bibles.
No, she made her money on jewelry for Bibles.
Oh, Bible jewelry.
Yeah. So it was like a Tupperware party. I don't know what they're called in reality. When you have a Tupperware party, like.
Yeah, like an Enyo party.
So it was Enyo for Bible jewelry. So they had all this really.
I haven't thought about Enyo in a very long time.
It was all of this like old kind of really crusty looking jewelry, and it's still for sale. I looked it up, and you pick your favorite saint.
Oh yeah, Christians don't care about the N-word. In fact, that would just be like, yeah, they're one. Well, American Christians are some of the most white supremacist racists.
Yeah, those
ever.
Style of Christians, yeah, but there are some like lovely ones. But
of course.
But
of course. So I'm generalizing.
Yes.
The entire South.
But yes, no, you can still go buy it. You pick your favorite saint, and there's like different bracelets for every saint, necklaces for every saint, and they made an absolute fortune off doing it. And that's the thing. Genius. It's going back. I mentioned this every single episode. It's like, you get rich off the stuff that isn't cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like that might be cool for some people. But I'm just annoyed because you're the one who got me the cameo, and it was Ramona. I've put it up online, and now it's not cool to have that as much, But knowing Americans and knowing Bravo, I feel like she'll be back.
She'll be back
because the whole of the 50% of the Vanderpump Rules cast got cancelled in one season, and now like Brock.
And Jax is getting his own show.
Brock was, Jax was cancelled but for having a incredibly homophobic pastor at their wedding who had used the F word numerous times. Now he's got his own TV show. So it's like the Golden Globes. People just have a very short memory of the Golden Globes, and Golden Globes is cool again. It feels like it doesn't take a lot for Australia, maybe not so. I think Australia has a bit of a longer memory over stuff. I don't know.
Oh, Australia! If you're a dude, it's impossible to get cancelled in Australia. But if you're a woman, then you got some problems. You can get run out of the country just for giving the Anzacs trouble.
Yeah, don't give the Anzacs trouble. We love the Anzacs on this podcast.
Yeah, we do love the Anzacs and love the troops.
My grandpa was an Anzac.
Big shout out.
Because
Ben's grandparents
were draft dodgers, so
that's not true. They were in the Navy.
The land Navy, though, wasn't it? And they went on.
No, not my grandparents. No, they were. You don't even know what you're talking about, Maggie.
The land Navy, the Texan land Navy.
Yeah, my brother was in the army.
The land army.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
If you were in World War II, what would you do? What would be your job?
You ask me this, I think, like once a week, and my answer has remained the same. I would be a submariner.
That's your answer. It's really funny.
Yeah.
You'd be a submariner.
I'd be a submariner, and I would. Yeah, and I would most likely be dead.
It'd last 3 weeks
because they. Yeah. Because Australian submarines weren't that reliable.
I don't think they still are. I think that's a big issue, isn't it? We're trying to get like French submarines over.
Not anymore. We're trying to get American submarines.
Yeah, American.
Which we'll never see.
Here's a question. What made France the pinnacle of submarine technology?
I don't think that they ever were the pinnacle of submarine technology.
They were the kind of the Aldi instead of going to Coles. So now we've moved over to Coles and Aldi's pissed off.
Yeah, we've gone to like Sainsbury's. You know, the nice one. Because America's like would be like shopping at David Jones down the bottom.
The David Jones food court.
Yeah,
we've gone from Aldi.
That's the good stuff.
Look, I don't think anyone should take any of the information Ben and I are saying right now on the submarine.
Oh, we have no idea what the fuck we're talking about, but it's fun to pretend, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And if anyone who out there is listening who's building those submarines for us, bless you.
Yeah. Well, of course you go to America. They invented nuclear. They invented the nuclear. So
I think it was a race. I think it was. I think it was happening, and then didn't you watch Oppenheimer?
No, they invented it. They invented the moon. They invented the nuclear, and they invented electricity.
Yeah, they invented the moon.
So, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but for America, moon was just like, oh, no, and then America came and goes, that's mine.
Didn't someone just land on Japan just landed on the moon? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they fucked it up.
What's the point? Why don't we all just get together and do it once? Why are we all doing it separately? I feel like
well, they just did. They just shot.
What do we need?
They did just shoot a probe to the moon that was a joint alliance between quite a few different countries, and it had some rich people ashes on it, which is weird. But
oh, really? Were they aiming for your bum?
Why would they want to shoot a probe filled with rich people's ashes into my bum, Maggie? Think about that. That doesn't make much sense, does it?
I thought it was funny. They wouldn't have far to go. They could just ask you and bring you in.
What if your last will was like, I want you to spread my ashes into people's bums? You'd be like, oh,
I reckon there's someone out
now I've got to go.
It. I reckon there's 100% someone last will is to go into people's bums.
Yeah, you just got to take the opportunity. Would it be like, do you need to ask permission? Can I put these ashes in your bums, or can you just be like in someone's bum and that's permission enough? Like
what
is that added consent? Like, can I be in your bum, and then on top of that, can I put these ashes in your bum?
I think it's like
of my grandma.
The worst thing you could do is say to a relative, and probably pick the shyest relative, you can have all of my stuff if you convince 10 people to put my ashes up their bum. So that person has to go around saying, look, this is really awkward. But I got
there'd be a way to do it. What you do is you divide the ashes into like gel cap suppositories and be like, here's a bit of my grandma.
See, I was thinking, face down with a funnel.
Yeah, butt chugging grandma. Can you butt chug my grandma, please? I would be honored to butt chug grandma.
Yeah. Well, I think it's, it'll be interesting to see where Vanderpump Rules goes. I don't know. I think everyone's going to turn on Ariana. That's what I'm reading into the promos. Everyone's turning on Ariana because it's going to her head.
Is she still living with Sandoval? That's psycho. That is the most psycho thing of it all. Why wouldn't you just get out of there?
Have you ever lived with a partner before me? I don't remember.
No. Have I? Yeah, I've lived briefly. Yeah. Mm. But no, not for any long.
But you break up, you get out of there. You don't want to be around that shit. Like,
no. Yeah, that's a nightmare. I mean, sometimes you have to, but they're doing well. Like she's spending money on hotel rooms with her new boyfriend.
Yeah. Why are you still living in the valley in the house with him? Because producers brought them into a room being like, we need you to do this.
Yeah, I feel like this season they're going to struggle to get a plot line that is interesting enough to rival Scandival. I think that's their real. They're going to be A, milking the Scandival, and B, really struggling to find something because it ain't Brock, and it sure as hell isn't James. It sure as hell isn't James and the Burke charts.
That's the name of the episode now.
Yeah. If it ain't Brock, don't fix it.
Well, on that note, thank you so much for joining us, Ben Russell.
Thank you. And if you're in Perth, I'm doing a festival show on the 13th to the 18th at the Pleasure Garden called the Ben Russell Comeback Special.
Yeah, it's just a little warm up to Melbourne, isn't it? You're just trying a few things.
Yeah. And Maggie's done stuff on it. She's got her little hands in there.
They are little paws.
Tiny hands.
I do have tiny hands.
You got the tiniest hands in showbiz.
I'm a small woman.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Have a lovely week.
Thank you.
Weekend. We will be back next week, me and Jen, unless something radical happens.
Like cool radical?
Yeah. Like cool radical. Like
bodacious and cowbunga.
Maybe like to fill in Ben. It's always good to have someone's opinion on Housewives that is a little bit sidestepped, because you do see things that, when you watch it all the time. I mean, we do have it on all the time at home, but I'm usually doing things while it's on. So I'm not sitting there, sitting there absorbed in it. It's, I'm doing things.
Listeners, she's a liar. He loves it.
All right.
He watches it all the time.
Bye.
Bye.